Stopping drunk driving in its tracks with the help of someone who knows the deadly consequences firsthand. Good evening, I'm Jackie Parks.
And I'm Tim Callahan. Less than 2 months into the year, and this year has already seen its fair share of fatal accidents where alcohol is believed to have played a role. 5 people have already been killed in those crashes so far. This year started with a deadly crash on Mig Avenue that claimed the life of a 22-year-old woman. Days later, another wreck at Fairview and Monitor killed a woman and her unborn baby. A 6-month-old baby was also killed on South Union Avenue before the end of January. Alcohol is suspected to be a factor in all of those fatal wrecks. 23 ABC's Amanda Gomez is live at the scene of the crash at Fairview and Monitor with more on how one convicted drunk driver is getting his story out. Amanda.
Tim, a soon-to-be mother was killed right here in this intersection behind me. She was taken much too soon, and now Kurt Evans and others are working to prevent future DUI crashes.
You can't replace a life. I took his life, and now his family has to go through their life without having him.
19-year-old Kurt Evans is talking about his best friend. He was killed when Evans crashed the car they were in after a night of drinking in the Kern River Valley.
Hanging out with my friends and went to go get firewood and hanging out and lost control and rolled down the mountain.
It's a moment that changed Evans' life forever. Moments that have played out in other deadly DUI accidents in recent months, other lives lost.
He's still young, I was still young, so that's a whole lifetime ahead of memories that they don't get to have with him.
Now Evans takes that message to other DUI offenders.
It's hard telling it over and over again, but it's worth it. If one gets it, it's better than nothing.
Evans was one of several speakers at a meeting tonight, including Michael Benji, who lost his wife to a drunk driver almost 10 years ago. In fact, May will mark the 10-year anniversary of his wife's death.
Every milestone that we hit, there's new challenges, but the pain remains the same, I guess, you know.
When you see, the number of lives that are changed, by this crime, it's such a significant portion of all offenses that are, committed in this county. It's really shocking, and to see sort of the devastation and the misery that's created, you kind of want to do whatever you can to change that.
Drinking and driving's more deadly than anyone thinks or believes.
The message tonight was simple: don't drink and drive so a family member doesn't lose a loved one. Evans was sentenced to 4 years behind bars for that crime. He says when he gets out, he wants to go to college, start over, maybe work for PG&E or Edison. Jackie?